Hello and welcome everyone. In this video, I will describe a project that I did just for fun to explore capabilities of Copilots and Azure AI. On our channel, we have more than 100 videos with demos of Dynamics 365, finance and supply chain. Wouldn't it be nice to build a chat that will use information in those videos to answer any questions that you have? So this is what this video is all about. First, we need to go and create transcripts for the video. What I have used is this service called NextoneVideosGPT, which you just paste the URL for your video. It gives you a transcript. Then you can just copy it in a document and save it. I'm not sure if that's the best way of doing that. So that was the first step. This is how we created a data source that includes transcripts from all the YouTube videos. Then I decided to modify existing Copilot that is embedded in Dynamics 365 for finance and supply chain, this button right here, by including that data source. So this is how you can modify Copilot for finance and operation apps. First, navigate to makepowerapps.com. Make sure that you are logged in the correct environment. Then go to Solutions, go to Default Solution. And here scroll down and find Chatbots. And if you install that solution already, you should see a Copilot for Finance and Operation Apps. Let's open it. It should open a Copilot Studio. You need to have a license to use it, and there are different tiers. You can see right here that I'm using a trial that expires in 1 day. So what I did here is went to topic, created one new topic right here. Let me show you how it was configured. So I trigger my topic with these key phrases: search Nextone Consulting Videos. Then the chat will ask a question, what do you want to know? And it will capture user response in the var1 variable. Then it's going to use that input from a previous step in the step that is called create generative answers. And if I look at the properties of this step, go to classic data, I have added a SharePoint location where a file with transcripts from all Nextone Consulting YouTube videos is located. So this is our data source. And in a final step here, I'm basically saying, here's what I found about var1, which is the input from the user. And that shows a var2 variable because that's the variable that is storing the response from a bot right there in the bottom. And then I decided to test it. Let's do this here. Search Nextone. The system identified and moved on to the step of question. What do you want to know? I know that I have covered product bundles in my last video, so let's use that. System moved to that generative answer step. And here's what I found about product bundles, and then here's a blank. Not sure why the var2, which should include the response from a bot, is not included in here. That's where it stopped. So what I decided to even try is I went to generative AI and I have uploaded this document, the one that contains all the transcripts, in here as well. But then I saw this message right here that generative AI is a premium feature and can be enabled or managed by your administrator. So that kind of told me that the trial version of Copilot Studio that I'm using probably does not allow the use of generative AI in my Copilot for Finance and Operations app. So instead, I decided to deploy a chat that will use Nextone Consulting YouTube videos as the data source as a standalone web app. So for that, I went to Azure AI Studio. I created a project. I have created a data index. In order to do that, I had to deploy Azure AI Search on my Azure subscription. I had created a deployment, NextoneVideosGPT. And in the playground, I was able to add my own data. So that's the data that is my Word document. With that done, I then deployed a web app. So I'm going to launch it right here. So here's this standalone web app. Let's ask the same questions. Explain product bundles. It's searching through that Word document to provide information about product bundles. And here's an answer. You can see it's based purely on information inside of that Word document with transcripts of the videos. You see that the product bundles is available in Dynamics 365 version 40. Here it explains how to set up a product bundle. Again, it's all based on the explanation that I've provided in the YouTube videos. I can then ask a follow-up question. For example, can I delete sales order with product bundle? So you can see that it gives me a very precise answer that in the video, I tried to delete a sales order that had warehouse work and I encountered an error. Then it gives me an example of another sales order in which I had deleted a load first. Then I was able to delete a sales order. So it's very accurate information from the videos. So keep in mind that it's not going to search the web. The only data source for this chat is the Word document with YouTube video transcripts. If there's enough interest, I'm planning to make this web app available on the next Friday, May 24, 2024, between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern North American time. I cannot run these resources 24/7. Expected costs here are north of 500 Canadian dollars per month. Anyone interested in exploring this chat would be able to poke around and try it on May 24th between 9 and 5 Eastern time. All the detailed instructions on how to deploy your own chat as the web app are found on this Microsoft Learn article. There are also other articles on how to deploy and build your own Copilot using prompt flow, so you can find all the details and steps here. And the last thing that is worth mentioning is that you want to clean up the resources that you have created. To avoid incurring unnecessary Azure costs, you should delete the resources you created in this quick start if they are no longer needed. So make sure that you go to your Azure portal, find that resource group, and make sure that you delete all the resources from here if you no longer need those. That is all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you found this video useful. Until the next time, take care.